Welcome to another edition of the ID Video Market Report. I'm Anna Wells.
And I'm Mike Hockett. Here are this week's top stories in distribution.
Grainger is back in the news, this time because the company's Chief Operating Officer, D.G. McPherson, gave a presentation at the 3rd Annual Morgan Stanley Conference in Laguna Beach, California, where he gave an overview of Grainger's business focus, where its current successes are, as well as its struggles, before fielding questions from analysts. McPherson said that he's confident that Grainger will be able to maintain margins in the mid-teens in its U.S. business.
He says, quote, "Not only am I confident maintaining margins, I'm really confident in our growth path. I think we've got a lot of run with large customers to grow. We will figure out the mid-customer challenge. And with small businesses, we are now growing and we're gaining share. And that's a big deal for us, and that will really help us get on a growth path with very strong margins," end quote. McPherson expressed that Grainger actually reconfigured its business to make sure that they have a similar focus on that mid-tier customer base and can make sure that they're growing more evenly across all the segments.
In other Big 50 news, FCX Performance announced that it has appointed former MSC Industrial Supply Executive Vice President of Sales, Thomas Cox, as its new CEO. Former CEO Charlie Hale will stay on as president. Michael DeFlorio, who is Senior Managing Director of Harvest Partners, FCX's controlling equity holder, says that Charlie will redouble his focus on FCX's acquisition strategy, which he has spearheaded for over 17 years, and drive deeper relationships between FCX and its vendor partners.
Sonepar has appointed a Chief Digital Officer, Jochen Moll, the former CEO of Intershop, a public technology vendor for e-commerce solutions whose main shareholder is eBay. In his new role, Moll will coordinate Sonepar digital transformation in order to make the group the go-to source among technical distribution, says the company. Additionally, Sonepar USA has announced that its subsidiary, Irby Company, has acquired Electrical Test Labs of Georgia, Inc.
And now some updates on key manufacturers. 3M Safety and Graphics Business Group on Thursday announced a minority equity investment in Strong Arm Technologies, Inc., a New York City-based startup that is focused on creating innovative safety products for the industrial workforce. Strong Arm designs and manufactures patent-protected products aimed to increase the safety and productivity of workers engaged in manual lifting and materials handling. The company has launched ergoskeleton personal performance equipment, ergonomically influenced exoskeleton products for industrial workers.
Kennametal recently announced that it plans to relocate its world headquarters to an urban location as it repositions the company for growth in global markets, recruits new talent, and strengthens innovative partnerships with leading universities. The company has expanded its presence in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and will move its corporate leadership team to the U.S. Steel Tower in downtown Pittsburgh, while maintaining a substantial presence at its current headquarters in Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
And finally, a new report from the Maypi Foundation expects most manufacturing sectors to see growth in the U.S. this year. The latest quarterly U.S. industrial outlook from the research arm of the Manufacturers Alliance for Productivity and Innovation offered annual projections for 23 of the 27 segments tracked by the group. 19 of those 23 should increase this year, led by 11% gains in both housing starts and private non-residential construction. 3 of the segments are expected to decline, with a 14% drop in machinery for mining and oil and gas drilling. Iron and steel production should fall by 11%, also feeling the effects of sharply reduced oil prices. And electrical lighting equipment should see a more modest 3% decline.
More impacts from a tough oil and gas market.
You wonder when you're going to see this thing turn around.
Well, that about wraps it up for this week. Be sure to check out our website for the digital version of our September-October print issue. And as always, thanks for joining us.